Hey, welcome to Diamonds and Rust. I'm your host, the Stray Cat. Horror films come in all different forms, be it psychological, gore fest, slasher, monster slash creature, demonic, etc., or a combination of any one of these. Then you have some films that are in a class all on their own. Films such as Highway to Hell. It's a pretty wild movie about a teenager who travels to hell to rescue his girlfriend. Once there, he meets some pretty strange characters. The film is kind of star-studded with B-list actors and comedians, and I have a feeling that everyone involved just had fun with it. The credits roll over a postcard background that says "Greetings from," and this looks like Arizona, so we're going to say "Greetings from Arizona." We're introduced to our heroes, Charlie and Rachel, played by Chad Lowe and Christy Swanson respectively. They are two teens that are in love and are running away to Las Vegas to get married. Charlie gets worried that the cop from the diner is onto them and takes a detour to try to shake them. Charlie decides to take a back road to avoid being caught. I may have picked a more inconspicuous car, or at least taken the pizza sign off the roof. They stop for gas and meet Sam, the proprietor of the gas station. Sam tries to warn Charlie not to take the back roads.
You'd be a lot safer on the interstate.
But they ignore his advice and proceed on. Along the way, they are pulled over by an unusual cop. Here, we're introduced to Hell Cop. Who kidnaps Rachel and drives off. When Charlie comes to, he drives back to Sam's gas station. Sam explains that the road leads to hell.
There's two roads down there. The highway to hell.
Can you please just tell me where there's a phone?
You can't phone hell, boy. You can drive there, but you can't phone hell. No long-distance phone calls or Federal Express packages.
And that Rachel was taken by Hell Cop.
Who is this sergeant?
The hell cop.
Sam also explains that his girlfriend Clara was taken years ago. He gives Charlie a shotgun and a souped-up car to help him rescue Rachel. Charlie is pulled over and is ready this time, but it turns out to be a real cop, and Charlie flees. As he speeds off, he enters a portal to hell, which is simply a desert. Hell Cop stops at a donut shop. Yeah, even in hell, cops love donuts. At the donut shop, we meet some of hell's residents. Chef Ben Stiller.
Hello? Perhaps I could interest you in an omelet, okay, in a bit of a rush. I can understand that.
Waitress Ann Mira.
It's okay. He's a doctor.
And fellow hell officer Jerry Stiller.
Well, honey, why didn't you say you wanted coffee?
Officer Stiller starts some shit with Hell Cop, but pays the price. During this, Rachel escapes. She runs into a motorcycle gang led by Royce, who is portrayed as hell's biggest asshole.
Ding.
Royce and Hell Cop face off over possession of Rachel. Does this movie want us to think these are fair odds? A sword and a gun? So Royce and Hell Cop reach an agreement that Hell Cop owes Royce a favor in exchange for Rachel.
I'll give her back. And I won't say how you messed up, but you owe me. Deal?
Charlie comes across a hitchhiker, played by rock's sexiest vixen, Lita Ford, answering the question of what happens when she closes her eyes forever. However, she attempts to sabotage Charlie by sticking the ice cream man on him.
Have you got room for two?
But Charlie puts a literal hole in their plot. So this is what became of Jason after he went to hell. You know, I must say, the warm climate is doing him a lot of good. He looks a lot better than the last time I saw him. Next, Charlie is confronted by Royce and his gang. But in exchange for his freedom, Charlie also owes Royce a favor.
Okay, Charlie. But you owe me. Whether you're dead the next time I see you or not, you owe me.
Charlie then makes the discovery that Royce's girlfriend is none other than Cherry 2000, proving that in this universe, even androids can go to hell. Actually, it's Clara, Sam's ex. No, not that Sam. Charlie catches up to Hell Cop, and after a chase scene, his car is left disabled. A wrecker comes along, driven by a mechanic named Beazle. Subtle. Real subtle. Beazle, along with his apprentice Adam, tow Charlie's car back to their garage. At the garage, Beazle explains why Hellcop chose Rachel.
Oh, the only reason I say is that Hellcop usually only goes for beautiful young virgin.
She is a virgin, much to Charlie's embarrassment, and the devil likes his virgins. Adam hitches a ride with Charlie on his way to Hell City. They drive through a rainstorm. Yeah, figure that one out. And Adam explains how he got to Hell.
It was a long time ago. My daddy was driving the station wagon. I think I was sleeping, but when I woke up, Hellcop was there. And he killed everyone except me.
We're gonna get the hell out of here. Do you want to go with us?
Yeah, Charlie, I do!
All right, it's a deal.
You know, Charlie better not disappoint this kid.
Every boy needs a daddy, Charlie. I need a daddy. And now I'm going to find another daddy.
The two go to a strip club and find Rachel. After a brief encounter with Hellcop, Charlie is shot. Beazle shows up and revives Charlie. We then get a pointless scene of Adolf Hitler, played by Gilbert Gottfried, arguing with Cleopatra and Attila the Hun, played by Amy and Ben Stiller respectively.
I like to sit in my room and play air guitar. I like to dance around the room in my underwear.
Would you just get over it and get therapy like I did?
No, I'm not Hitler and I should not be sitting at the same table with the Flintstones.
Royce finds the three of them and pleads with Beazle to let him return to the real world instead of Adam.
He's afraid. I was never afraid. Now you tell me you're gonna send this little boy back up? I'm going. The winds of change are howling my name, Beazle.
Meanwhile, Royce's gang harass Charlie, Road Warrior style, but not being Talking Heads fans, they refuse to go down the road to nowhere. Clara finds Charlie and urges him to go back home.
Don't take that road.
Yeah, well, Rachel needs me.
Maybe she doesn't, Charlie.
Ignoring this, Charlie presses on. He finds Rachel tied to a bed. Hellcop interrupts their reunion, but is shot by Charlie. Rachel, who is suddenly very in the mood, is revealed to be some kind of a succubus. Charlie shoots her as well. And we see that everything that he has just encountered then disappears, leaving me confused as to why I just watched this whole scene. Charlie races down the highway, and we find out that the Volkswagen Beetle is Hell's official car. After a wrong turn, Charlie continues on foot. He attempts to cross the river to Hell City, but he is stopped by the Predator. And by that, I simply mean that this is actor Kevin Peter Hall, the guy that played the Predator, and also Harry and Henderson's.
Once you have crossed, there is no way back.
Harry eventually lets him pass. He enters a museum of some kind and goes through the janitor's closet, where he finds Rachel playing a violin in a penthouse suite. Your guess is as good as mine. The devil shows up, not looking as cool as Tim Curry's version, and he and Charlie discuss Rachel's fate. Rachel is given the choice and chooses to go home with Charlie. They leave, and the devil is revealed to be Beazle.
Now we'll have some fun.
Well, there's a fucking surprise. They steal Hellcop's cruiser and escape from Hell City. They then ditch the cruiser and hop back in Charlie's car and return to Beazle's garage, which is now replaced by a tower. A dark tower. Beazle reveals himself to be the devil, in case someone out there hadn't figured that out yet.
I may not be carrying a pitchfork, Charlie, but I think you know who I am. Don't make me lose my temper.
We just met the devil.
One of my many, many manifestations.
And the two of them debate over Adam's fate.
Adam wants to go back now. And I want to take him with us.
You know, Charlie really is a greedy fucking bastard. He managed to rescue Rachel, which was his goal throughout the entire film, and now at the last minute he wants Adam too. You know, for some people, enough is just never enough. They settle on a bet, where Charlie will race Hellcop to the portal, winner take all.
We'll race the Hellcop. If we make it out of hell before he catches us, then we go free.
It's a deal.
This pisses Royce off, since it gives Adam an opportunity to return.
You owe me a chance, Beazle!
He orders his gang to kill Beazle, but they flee instead.
Kill him!
No way!
Come back! Come on, you owe me!
Jesus Christ, who down here doesn't owe him? He takes charge of the situation and pursues Charlie and Hellcop. Hellcop objects, but Royce cashes in on the favor.
You owe me!
Clara does the noble thing and interferes with Royce's plan. Adam informs Charlie about Hellcop's Achilles heel.
Shoot him in the glasses, Charlie!
What?
If you break his glasses, it'll kill him!
Why didn't you tell me that before?
And while searching for the last shell, Rachel finds the nitrous oxide switch, and the three of them beat Hellcop to the portal. When they return to Earth, the cop from earlier is still waiting. As he is arresting Charlie, Hellcop, who is apparently a sore loser, shows up anyway. He backhands the cop and goes after Charlie. Charlie takes out one of his eyes, and Rachel, with the cop's shotgun, takes out the other. And that was Highway to Hell. Despite a few bad puns and weak makeup work, it was really a lot of fun. It was more of a black comedy with a lot of inside jokes and references than a horror film. But whatever it was fast-paced entertainment without a single dull moment. I give it a diamond. Well, until next time, I'm the Stray Cat, and this was Diamonds and Rust.